Hello there everyone, welcome back to Arts Authority. Today we will discuss about the topic how to make an art form in a jar. In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail, so let's start the video. Many people prefer using a jar to build an art form as it is an inexpensive and quick method than creating a large formicarium. You can make an art form in a jar by using two jars of different sizes and putting the smaller one upside down in a bigger one after closing the lid and wrapping black paper around it. Add a soil mixture into the bigger jar to fill around 60 to 70% space and transfer ants inside it. Then place a moist cotton ball as a water source or add a piece of food. Cover the jar with a cloth and close the lid to protect the ants. A jar and soda bottle are good alternatives to a large setup when you are interested in building a small art form, as you can use household items without buying costly items. In addition, you cannot put a large colony inside a jar due to small space. Therefore, it is better to carefully choose an ant type and avoid fire ants, as these can give you a tough time. It is easy to build an ant form mainly when you create it inside a mason jar with a wide mouth with an airtight internal space. You have to collect all the required items before starting the procedures, including two different sizes of jars, black pepper, soil mixture, ants cotton, cloth and some plantations if you want. You have to get two jars of different sizes so that the smaller one easily fits inside the larger ones, as it provides a suitable platform. Their material can be hard plastic or glass, as both serve the same purpose, and you can build a small ant form. It is better to choose mason jars as they have a wide mouth and make it easy to handle while adding a colony or a water and food source. Check them thoroughly from all the sides to check if any cracks are present, as these insects need only a tiny hole to get out of it. Moreover, these soils can also lead to water leakage and make the soil dry quickly, and you have to add water frequently. Close the lid of the smaller jar tightly to make an airtight space and to avoid the entry of ants inside it. Wrap it with black pepper to make it a dark medium, as these insects like to live in dark places. Moreover, these insects are adapted to live in underground areas and perform activities in the dark medium, like they form complex tunnels in the soil by navigating under the ground. It gives a natural feel to insects as they are living underground when you wrap the container with black paper. Then open a large container and put it upside down to create a suitable platform. Prepare a mixture of sand and soil to provide a suitable medium for ants, as they like to live in soil and dirty places attract them. In addition, it has to be moist to make dwelling easy for these insects, as their natural behavior is to build tunnels and channels in the soil. Add soil mixture slowly over the smaller jar and fill almost 65 to 70% space. It is essential to keep a small space inside, as these insects need to breathe and move around. Naturally, ants do not remain inside the soil and go out to forage for food and come out of their tunnels to get fresh air. So you have to leave a space over the soil to make it more comfortable and natural for these insects that like to walk around. Transfer a colony of ants inside the jar carefully, as these can fall outside the container and run out of your sight quickly. Collect a few ants from the backyard using a shovel and put infested soil inside the container. Cover the container until you have transferred them inside it. You can put around 10 to 30 ants inside a jar if it is not big enough to handle a maximum number of these insects. Moreover, you have to choose a bigger container if you want to add a queen and keep it for a long time, as they need more space to expand. You can add small stones inside the jar if there is enough space to make it attractive for ants, as they like climbing over the rocks and twigs. Moreover, some smaller plantation can also work well in building a natural habitat for your pets, such as many people add artificial fig plants on one side to provide hiding spot for these insects. It is better to add a large plantation if you are preparing a big size formicarium for your ants, but keep them smaller in a jar, as these can reduce space availability. Ants can live for months inside a jar, as they can get the moisture and food required for survival. Moreover, soil and plantation make this form similar to the natural habitat. Their lifespan is short compared to a queen, so they can live for almost 4 to 5 months in a jar. However, the colony can survive for a long time if there is a queen inside the container. The presence of queen ensures the maintenance of the colony, as the new larvae replace the dead ones. Accordingly, an ant form can survive from almost 2 to 3 years if a queen is present. You have to replace the cotton ball with a new moist one after some days, as they cannot survive without water. In addition, they can consume a small piece of food within 1 or 2 days, so you have to add a new food source inside the container to provide them with nutrition for growth. Furthermore, you do not have to worry about their survival in a jar, as they can easily manage themselves in a small space if they have a nesting habitat, food and moisture. Thanks for watching the video.